You mentioned a moment ago, throughout your career and stuff, everybody makes mistakes, and there's always a lesson in mistakes. So throughout all of your years so far, whether it's something online or even something in person, what do you think was the biggest mistake you've had in your career so far, and how did you pivot and adjust from that?
There was a time in my career when I believed that all the men that worked for me in the steel business thought like me and wanted the life that I wanted. I wanted to make them all rich. I would try to set up these programs, whether it was life insurance or all these systems that I thought that they would fill out all these checklists and we could grow and maybe become corporate one day and be like the Google of metal buildings. But I wasn't taking into consideration that I wasn't speaking not only their language in life, but I wasn't speaking their money language. Sometimes, as much as you want things for people, they don't want what you want in life, and you can't force it. And you're not gonna change anyone ever. I tried to save a lot of people. I tried to change the way a lot of people thought about life and about business and work, but I was putting a square peg in a round hole. Although it was my best of intentions to give to them, they would laugh me out of the room when I brought the insurance guy there to set up a life insurance plan and do certain kind of profit sharing that would give them long-term compounding interest. They were like, give me a $2 raise. For the longest time around money in business systems, I wasn't speaking their money language. And so what I had to learn is that you're not gonna change people. You have to meet them exactly where they are. And in order to do that, in this particular situation, some of those guys I found, they just want me to show up on a job site, put $200 cash in their bag and tell them don't tell their wife, because they wanna get drunk Friday night when they're out of town in Texas. They don't want a life insurance plan. They want the freedom to quit me for 25 cents tomorrow and maybe go work for the next guy. That's just where their soul is, their journeyman. And for me to try to change that is disingenuous of me, because I'm asking them to change who they are. And so again, it goes back to putting a person in the right position on the organizational board. I had to learn that my job was to set them up to be graceful and let them be who they are fully inside the business. It was hard in the beginning because I was reading books about structure and systems and checklists, doing a lot of work with eMyth. I did eMyth consulting. I had a personal consultant from eMyth for 2 years, and I'm building all these checklists and these systems. And I'm like, we'll never make a mistake on a job again if this guy will just flip check the box. I was asking an iron worker to fill out fucking paperwork, square pegging around hole. Just because I wanted that didn't mean he was gonna do it. And so I had to find systems that would counterbalance that to make it work, which is something we talked about a minute ago. I started hiring women. All my management staff in my construction company are women. The women can fire everybody, particularly one woman that runs the entire company. And I make millions of dollars a year, and this woman is a boss, bro. She will fire every man in my company. If I could give you any advice, especially on the first hire, but if you can find a person that truly has your back, one person, and you truly align, then you both can dance the same song. And once two people are dancing, it's hard for the entire group not to dance to that rhythm, because they know that you and that person cannot be broken. In fact, I would go as far as to say, I would rather take 5 people that we are truly aligned on a vision and a goal and we have each other's back completely than 100 people with 80% intention. My first core value in every one of my companies is intent. And so having those 5 to 10 people that you're really close with and you spend personal time with that are almost family to you. Family has nothing to do with blood. I always say fuck time, fuck blood. But I want to know, honestly, what are our views on life? Does that align? And I can't hire or fire based off that, but I generally know who those people are going to be. And I put most of my coaching into those people because I want those people to get behind me. One thing that's really powerful about social media, and I didn't see it coming, it's not the money. It's the fact that when a man comes to work for me now, or a woman, it's because they believe in me. They align with me. Before that, it was a mercenary. Now, it's somebody that wants to help me lead the charge of what I'm trying to do in this world. And there's a huge difference between the two.